Brainy Dose presents 11 Little Things That Mean a Lot to Him. We already talked about the little things that mean a lot to women, so this one's all about men. Sometimes guys struggle with verbalizing their needs, but deep down, they desire to be accepted, appreciated, and loved. So grab a seat and take some notes. We're going to walk you through some of the things you can do to make him feel extra special. Some of these may be more meaningful to some guys than others, and it also depends on how he best expresses and accepts love. But generally, any of these little things will show him just how much he means to you. Number 1. Compliment him. Everyone loves to receive compliments. The trick is to make sure that the compliments are genuine and sincere. That automatically makes them more meaningful. Anyone can compliment him on his blue shirt, but compliment him on something only you would have noticed instead. It shows that you're really paying attention, and it makes him feel seen. You might, for example, tell him how sweet it was that he held the door open for the little old lady at the store. That being said, it's also really great for the ego when your significant other expresses how attractive they think you are. So yeah, tell him how that blue shirt really brings out his eyes too. Number 2. Let him vent. Generally, guys tend to bottle up their emotions, especially when they're negative. This is a result of society telling us that guys shouldn't be too emotional. This leads to the classic blow-up when he gets pushed right over the edge. If your guy isn't one to hold things in, then be a considerate sounding board for when he needs to vent. If he's not the type to vent, just make sure that he knows you're available if he wants to. It's an important sign of trust and vulnerability when a guy is willing to share what's bugging him. Be careful not to force the issue, but check in with him and ask every now and then. If he looks like he had a rough day, ask him if he wants to talk about it. Guys don't usually want someone else to solve their problems for them, but they do appreciate having someone who will listen without judgment. Number 3. Encourage him to take time for himself. Men take on the burdens of those they care for. He might not show it, and you might not know it, but he probably worries a lot about you and all the other important people in his life. It's a man's natural tendency. Sometimes they can try to take on too much. Be sure to remind your man that he needs to take time for himself, because he can't take care of everyone else if he doesn't take care of himself first. Encourage him to do something that he really enjoys, like going to the beach or whatever else might help him clear his head. He may want to go solo or with some friends. A healthy relationship includes some time apart, so whichever it is, you should both make the most of it. A guy's night for him can mean a girl's night for you, or you could stay in and get your own me time. Number 4. Get physical with him. Physical touch goes far beyond just sex. It's the little physical connections throughout the day, like a quick little hug, a kiss on the cheek, a stroke on the arm, or holding his hand in the car. Each of these little touches brings you closer. It's also nice not to always be the one to initiate these connections. Sure, most guys don't mind making the first move, but it's also nice when you do it. When you grab his hand or run your fingers through his hair, you're giving him the same butterflies you get when he does it for you. So get touchy-feely. Number 5. Seek his opinion. Guys are fixers. They like to fix things for you, and they take pride in it. It's part of that innate protector role for them. It feels good to be valued, and by seeking his opinion, you're showing that you value him and his opinion. That's a major ego boost for him. You're indirectly saying that you trust him by seeking and acknowledging his input. He may not be able to solve all your problems, but you probably didn't expect that anyway. He may surprise you though, and have some pretty decent words of wisdom, since he sees things from a completely different perspective. Number 6. Be adventurous. Lots of relationships start out adventurous, but then fizzle into a monotonous routine of comfort. Not many people say, "Man, I can't wait to sit next to you and do nothing forever." Seeking out ways to keep things exciting shows your man that you care about him and your relationship. Yes, chilling on the couch all day would probably be more relaxing, but going on a hike or to a sporting event with him might not be so bad either. Bonding through experiences like this creates great memories and brings you closer, so get out there and do something fun. Number 7. Do little favors for him. When someone does something for you without asking and with no expectation of anything in return, it helps you relax a little bit more. It's just one less thing to worry about, and we could all use that. Make him lunch if he's having a busy week at work. If he's usually the one doing grocery shopping, but he's been super stressed, take that burden off him. Little acts of service are a thoughtful and generous way to show him that you care. Number 8. Check up on him. Okay, don't go overboard, but guys do like it when you check on them. If you text good morning first, he won't feel like things are one-sided. If he always has to initiate conversations or be the first to make contact, he may interpret that as you not being interested. So, when you think of him, tell him. Just a quick text asking how his day is going lets him know that he's important to you, and that's enough to brighten anyone's day. Number 9. Surprise him. No guy wants to feel like he's the only one giving in a relationship. So do something unexpected to show him how much he means to you. Maybe this means cooking his favorite dish, or a picnic somewhere special. You might want to leave him little handwritten notes once in a while. You can also surprise him with random little gifts. Or if you're able to, plan a trip just for the two of you. This could be a road trip or a flight across the world. It could also just be a weekend getaway somewhere close. Number 10. Give him your support. Supporting your man in his passions and his goals is one of the greatest gifts you can give him. He likely has his things he's confident about and knows he can accomplish. But there are other things that he's not so sure about, and your support can help him overcome those. He might just need a slight push to pull the trigger and finally start that business he's always dreamed about. Encourage him and motivate him. Be his number one cheerleader. By supporting his dreams, you're showing him that you believe in him. Number 11. Tell him you appreciate him. There is no better feeling in the world than being appreciated. You feel seen and acknowledged for your efforts. Being appreciative shows your partner that you acknowledge that he doesn't have to do things he does, but you notice it and you appreciate it. He doesn't have to take the trash out. He probably doesn't particularly enjoy it either, but he does it, so you don't have to. Make sure he knows that you appreciate that. There you have it. Despite all their differences, men and women are fundamentally the same. It comes down to pretty much the same basic needs and desires: to feel wanted, appreciated, and loved. What do you think about this list? Do you agree? What else would you add? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.